Hello dear students, all of you, good afternoon, right? How are you all? Hope you are all doing well. By this time, some of your friends might have written JEE main, the 4th attempt, and they might have shared their experiences about how they have written the questions that have come from the topics what we have discussed already. And as I told you, many students are calling me and they said that see, the planning what I have given is very much helpful to them, because you see we have divided the total syllabus into 3 parts like set A, B, C. Our planning is also a bit different. You see what we have done, first 8 easy questions are to be attempted, then followed by we have done 7 or 8 or 9 moderate questions, then if time permits then only you attempt the other questions. If possible at the end of the session you have to attempt, right? So I am very happy that many students are saying the strategy is helpful and it helped them to increase their square, that is point number 1. And even that question that we have discussed related statistics as well, you see binomial theorem, 3D geometry and sequence and series, some of the model questions have reflected directly in the exam. So definitely I am very happy about that, and the students who are going to write the exams in upcoming days. So dear students, you just follow the strategy what I have given. For that you can also see my previous videos which are available in Infinity Learn website. So dear student, before we start the topic probability, I welcome all of you again to the wonderful platform Infinity Learn, where learning is infinite and fun, right dear students. And today's topic is probability. You know, generally in our college also this topic will be dealt in the last. Fine. You see, as I told you, set A topic very easy, means that topic you have to master those topics. Second, set B is moderate, those topics you have to prepare well. Set C, in the sense the topic may be lengthy, very big, but in that case you no need to leave the entire topic. You can focus on the sub areas from where you are getting the questions. In this topic I am going to highlight the areas or the points related to probability where to focus. Accordingly you will have huge chance to get the question from the discussed area. This is why the topic is probability. I said the title, gain the chance. Yes, gain the chance in the sense, dear students, I mean to say, with this I am not going to cover the total topic, but I am going to explain the most probable areas from where you can expect the question. At the same time I am going to cover the main models also. Top 10 models I say, or top 10 problems I say, are going to be discussed here, so that you have a chance to get same kind of question in JEE main the coming 2 days, 2 or 3 days, right friends. So without any further ado, let us enter the topic. Are you all ready dear students? Fine, chalo, right. So by the way, you know this is BS Math faculty for IIT JEE, right. So the first thing, let us see the subtopics of this particular topic. You know well the subtopics of this probability topic in JEE main are going to be, first we will see classical definition of probability. What do you mean by classical definition? You know it well. You see, if there is an experiment where there are n possibilities are there, for the event E, if m cases are favorable, we write the probability of the event E as number of favorable cases of the event E by total number of cases we write, total number of cases in the sample space. Generally we feel here each entry is equiprobable. Fine, simple, like suppose a die is thrown, what is the chance that we get a prime number? There will be totally 6 cases. Prime number means it can be 2 or 3 or 5. 3 by 6, probability is 1 by 2. Of course, this is a simple question, concept is the same. So, in the extension of this question, you may be getting any different kind of question. Suppose when a number is selected from the first 100 natural numbers, what is the probability that it is a perfect square? Concept is simple. Totally there are 100 items of which you are selecting one. You have to get a perfect square. There will be 10 perfect squares. So, 10 by 100, which is 1 by 10 is the probability or 0.1, isn't it? So, this is the very basic thing. Many students will feel that probability means only this sentence. In fact, no, that is only one point. Fine. So, classical definition related questions are given many times. Even though you do not have in-depth knowledge of probability, if you know at least this part, there is a chance to attempt certain questions. One important point is here, most of the probability questions will be associated with permutations combinations topic. Many students will be feeling that permutation combinations is a very big topic. I am not thorough with this topic. So, I am unable to attempt the question from I am not able to attempt the question from probability, but in fact that is not correct one. When he gives a question in probability related to permutations and combinations, he doesn't want to judge your permutation combination ability. Probability plus permutations combination question, in the sense from permutations he will take a basic question only, easy question only, standard question only, like in the level of your class 11th class level only you are going to get. So, nothing to worry about this particular area. If anyone is having worry about the permutations related problems, do not worry. Sometimes or most of the times he is giving question from the second part also. I divide the total topic into 3 parts. One is classical definition and permutation combination related problems. Second is this part, addition theorem, conditional probability, multiplication theorem, independent and dependent events related problems, right. This is, I say, second part, whereas third part is total probability theorem and Bayes theorem applications. Fine. So, the students who are not completely aware of, that means who are feeling that probability means only permutation combination related problems, or who are feeling permutation problems are very tough, for you people only this area is difficult, the other two can be done very easily, very easily. You can learn this part and this part in 1 hour, yes, it is not a big thing, because there will not be much theory. If you once have the habit of reading the question well, you can easily attempt it, right. Okay, let us see, friends. So, dear students, in this case you will see the question also. Some questions you may get from this recent mains trend. If you see, he is giving question from this area, but do remember permutations related part will be very easy one, standard one will be given. Do not expect very tough one. Second thing, this is the second possibility area from where you have chance to get question from these two areas. Addition theorem is very, very important, which you know well, like in set theory here also P of A union B, you know well, P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Similarly, for 3 sets also you have formula. You see, addition theorem formula is P of A union B is nothing but P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. So, you can also take the help of Venn diagram to answer the questions. This is not a big thing. Conditional probability means, you know, probability of conditional event P of A given B. I think you know this can be written as P of A intersection B by P of B. But when word problems come, rather we use the formula, we do just by direct procedure. Like we can suppose, for example, For example, suppose there are 100 cards in a box. It is picked up, one card is picked up. Given that it is multiple of 5, given that it is multiple of 5, what is the probability that it is a perfect square? You see, once it is given that it is multiple of 5, erase the remaining things, you are left with 5, 10, 15 and so on 100. These are your, you can treat this as your sample space. So, there are only 20 possibilities. Of those, perfect square means 25 and then 100, only 2. 2 out of 20 is going to be your probability, that is all. You see, given, this is given. So, conditional probability problems, unless required, when you do by general meaning, you will get very easily. We will see some problems based on this also. Multiplication theorem is nothing but P of A intersection B can be written like this, you know it well. Independent dependent events, in the sense, if you feel like, you see, yeah, if P of A given B is just P of A, that means the possibility of B could not influence the chance of happening of A. So, we say that A, B are independent events. But remember one thing, if you know that A, B are independent, you can write P of A intersection B as P of A into P of B. This is important point which we use very frequently. This point is enough. And another point, if A, B are independent events, then A bar B are pairwise independent, A B bar are pairwise independent, A bar B bar are also pairwise independent. This is second point. These points are enough here, just definitions here and simple formulae, that is all. Total probability theorem and Bayes theorem can be experienced by a problem, rather a big formula, time waste not at all required, no formula is required. So, almost in probability no formula is required, just by reading the question we can try to attempt the problem, right dear students. Shall we start, shall we move into problems, right, you see. Yeah, you see, first question, just read the question. Words with or without meaning are to be formed using all the letters of the word examination. The probability that the letter M appears at the fourth position in any such words. You see friends, you can understand this problem as a probability problem in which permutations, combinations are involved. In fact, permutations are involved. So, what is he doing? He is arranging all the letters of the word examination in random order. So, how to arrange? I think you know. Examination, first you try to segregate E, X, A, M, I, N, A, T, I, O, N. These are the things. A repeated 2 times, I repeated 2 times, N repeated 2 times. Now, these letters are jumbled, shuffled. How many letters, how many words will be formed? So, totally 3, 6, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 factorial by 2 A's 2 factorial, 2 I's 2 factorial, 2 N's 2 factorial. These are the total number of cases, right? Now, I want those cases where M will be there in fourth position. So, you can say, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So, M here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, you can see 11th one. So, M, the fourth position must be fixed by M in only one way. Remaining 10 are to be arranged in 10 places. In how many ways you can arrange? You see 10 factorial by, out of these there are 2 A's, 2 I's, 2 N's. This is favorable case, this is total number of case. So, probability is nothing but this by this, you can easily say answer is 1 by 11. No need of writing the things also, because denominators gets cancelled. 10 factorial by 11 factorial is 1 by 11, that is all. To answer this question, what probability theory you require here? In fact, nothing. Only one very first definition. what is classical definition of probability is sufficient. What is that? Total number of cases will be written in the denominator, favorable cases to the event E will be written in the numerator, that is all. Of course, to write these cases, this is just 11th class level permutation question, not a big question, you can arrange it, it is a standard model. So friends, do not be afraid of probability, do not simply put probability topic out of your box. It is possible you can answer, there is a chance that there will be a question in probability which you can comfortably do, that is what I want to say. Clear dear students, this is a given question in the July JEE main, right. So clear, shall I go to the next question? Fine. You see this, the probability of selecting integers A from the closed interval -5 to 30, okay, such that this quadratic expression greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. These are two simple points. My point is to select A from this set. How many integers are there? A belongs to -a to 30, in the sense there are 36 possibilities for A. It can be -5, -4 up to -1, 0, 1 to 30. Now, and what should be A? How should I take A? A is an integer satisfying this condition. This is a familiar condition friends, you might have done n number of questions on quadratic expression where a particular quadratic expression leading coefficient positive is always positive for all x belongs to R, means the graph must be completely above x axis, that means delta negative. Delta negative friends, delta negative means what is delta for this expression? 4 into a plus 4 whole square b square minus 4a, c is going to be 64 minus 5a, 64 minus 5a must be negative. You just try to solve for a can be, this is cancelled, a square plus 8a plus 16 minus 64 plus 5a is less than 0, a square plus 13a you can say minus 48 is less than 0. Now you can split, so 16 into 3 I think you can write a plus 16 into a minus 3 is less than 0. So a belongs to minus 16 to 3 open interval. Now of these how many integers lie in this set? You can take minus 5, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 only, 3 is not there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are favorable to us out of 36. So the probability is 8 by 36, which is going to be 2 by 9, that is the probability, that is all. In this problem friends, you can see here also out of the very big topic probability, on which concept you are given the question? Not addition theorem, it is not multiplication theorem, not total probability theorem, conditional probability or Bayes theorem. Very first definition, that is classical definition of probability. Total number of cases, favorable cases. Of course, to find favorable cases, previous question is involved with permutations, this question is involved with quadratic expressions. A quadratic expression is always positive, where x square coefficient is positive in the sense delta is negative. That is all, nothing special in it, right? Clear students? Shall we go to the next question? Okay, fine. Yeah, you see this question. Arihant, first what you need to have is confidence. I can do, I can attempt the question. If you have the confidence, automatically concentration comes. You can understand the question well. Suppose you see last time when after completion of mains, especially first attempt what you have written in the month of March, I have seen n number of students, maybe the reason they have attended online classes something. So almost 90% of the student whom I met, they said that I felt tension. I felt tension, got confusion, mind was blank, I could not do anything. You see, be confident first. Now already you might have given 3 attempts, this is the 4th attempt, you might have got the experience, do not worry, be cool, have a plan, execute well, confident, be confident, you are going to do well. If you are in a confusion mood, or like if you are not having confidence, there is a chance that you may attempt the known questions also in a wrong way, right. That is the point. Even recently, I mean, it is given today's news that you see, in case of tie, they used to earlier see the date of birth. Whoever is older, he is to be given first priority. Now you see, he mentioned that first subject wise they will see math marks, physics, chemistry. If it is tie, then they will see the negative marks, least attempted. That means, if a particular candidate has done -4, another has done -5, -4 fellow will get better rank. That is the point. So, be careful, do not attempt the question which you do not know, that is very, very important, clear. So, next question, you see this, 4 dice are thrown simultaneously, okay. Each die will have 6 faces, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the numbers shown on these dice are recorded in a 2 by 2 matrix, okay. So, those numbers are being written here A, B, C, D. The probability that such formed matrices have all the different entries and are non-singular, fine. So, friends, first of all you see the probability that such formed matrices have all different entries and non-singular. So, A, B, C, D must be different and non-singular, that means AD minus BC must be not equal to 0. In fact, how many such matrices can be formed? This is our event, actually total number of cases, what can you say? So, when this A can be in any of the 6, 1 to 6, B can be any of the 6. So, total number of cases is going to be 6 into 6 into 6 into 6, 6 power 4. Now, I want number of 2 by 2 matrices whose entries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, 4 are different and non-singular should be. You see, friends, which cases will be more singular or non-singular? You just see AD minus BC equal to 0 cases will be more. For example, suppose out of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how many cases will be there? You see, where AD is equal to BC, you just check. You see, different numbers you have to take. You can see, you see 2 3s are 6, 1 into 6 is 6, one possibility, right. See, that means, dear friends, suppose you have to put 2 3 here, you can put 1 6 one case, 6 1 one case, am I correct? So, 2 possibilities, then you put 3 here, 2 here, same 2 more possibilities, and along with you can put 6 1 here, 2 3 or 3 2, 2 cases, or 1 6 here, then again 2 3 or 3 2, 2 cases. So, in this combination 1 into 6, 2 into 3 case, there will be 8 cases where det becomes 0. All A, B, C, D are different and det is 0. In the same way, can you find other case? You see, other case is 6 into 2 12, 3 into 4 12. There is another case, in the same way you will get 2 more, right. So, there will be 16 cases where det is 0. Other than this, any other cases, dear friends? No, you can't find here, you can't find. So, what I do is, dear friends, I mean to say, yeah, total number of cases are going to be 6 power 4. Now, all the 4 will be distinct, means out of the 6 you select 4, in those 4 places you arrange 4 factorial, or else you can write 6p4. out of all the arrangements we got 16 cases where they are singular, remaining are all non-singular. Just simplify this, you are going to get the answer, that is it. So, you see 2 power 4 16 can be cancelled here, here 16 can be cancelled, here also I think 16 gets cancelled, 3 power 4 81 will be there, the remaining you can compute and do, right. So, friends, what I have done, total number of cases are 6 power 4 and total number of matrices with different entries are these. From these I have subtracted the case where determinant is 0, that is AD is equal to BC, that is all. Here you require, you see, in fact if you are really interested in numbers, if you have some fond of writing the cases algorithms, you no need to undergo a traditional training for this, you can directly also try this question. In this, probability theory is not there, for your kind information, it is a general based question, right, fine. Now let us go to the next question. Yeah, you see dear students, let 9 distinct balls be distributed among 4 boxes. Here distinct word is very important. There are 9 distinct balls which are to be distributed into 4 different boxes, fine, B1, B2, B3, B4 he named. So, boxes are also distinct, fine. If probability that B3 contains exactly 3 balls, okay, is given as k into 3 by 4 whole power 9, find k or find the interval in which k lies, okay, fine. This is nothing but I can say permutation related, different balls are to be distributed into different boxes. You see there are 3 boxes B1, B2, B3, B4 and B3 must contain exactly 3 balls. In how many ways you can put, friends? Actually total number of ways, first ball can go into any of the 4, second also can go into any of the 4. So, 4 into 4 into 4 into 9 times 4 power 9 is the total number of cases. Now, exactly 3 of these must go to B3 means which 3? Select 3 out of the 9, 9C3, put them in box 3. Now, box 3 is done. Now, you are left with 6 balls, 3 boxes are left. First ball can go to any of the 3. So, second also any of the 3, like that 3 power 6 will come. So, you can simplify it as to write 3 by 4 whole power 9, 9C3 can be written as 9 into 8 into 7 by 3 into 2, 3 times 4 times 12 into 7 it is 12 into 7 into you write 3 power 9 by 3 by 5 whole power 9 by 3 cube you can write, I have multiplied with 3 cube. So, this becomes 9, this becomes 4, that is 28 by 9 into 3 by 4 whole power 9. So, friends, this k is nothing but 28 by 9 which is 3.01 kind of 3 point. In which area this lies? You see this is nothing but 3 minus 1, 2 less than x less than 4, this lies in this is the answer. This is nothing but 1 less than x less than 3, but our answer is 3 point something, k is approx 3 1 by 9, that is all. You see he wants to extend the time of the question what you are attempting. Step 1, again he has not given the option directly, you need to check. If you are familiar with solving the kind of modulus related inequations, it is not a big thing, you can answer, right, fine. So, this is one question. So, friends, I mean to say these questions are related to permutation based or classical definition based questions. You can observe that even though the question is based on classical definition, in permutation related very lengthy question, a very in-depth question is not being given. Yes, he is giving simple question, please observe that. Next, you see this question, in a random variable such that probability distributive function is given, defined by p of x is equal to 0 is 1 by 2, x is equal to 1 is 1 by 3, x is equal to 2 is 1 by 3 square, like that. find, then the mean of the distribution is P of x. Mean of the distribution should be found, that is first part, and P of x is positive and even is given, second event. So, mean how to find, friends? This is given sigma xi pxi. Xi, what are the entries? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Pxi, probabilities you can take, this is 1 by 2, whereas this is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 square, 1 by 3 cube and so on. This is the probability distributive function. Now, mean means sigma xi pxi. This is the mean, you know, right. So, xi pxi, this is 0, this becomes 1 into 1 by 3 plus 2 into 1 by 3 square plus 3 into 1 by 3 cube and so on infinity. How to find this sum, dear friends? How to find? You see, you can observe that the options are 3 by 8 and 3 by 4. You can just, here you can observe 1 by 3 is 0.33, 2 by 9 is, it is almost 0.18, it is more than half. You see, 3 by t cannot be the answer, no need to compute if you have that observation for your kind information. Or else if you do not want to do, it is an AGP where first term of the GP is 1 by 3. So, you take common 1 into 1, 2 into 1 by 3, 3 into 1 by 3 square and so on. S infinity formula is A by 1 minus R plus dr by 1 minus R whole square for AGP, where A is first term of the AP, D is the common difference 1, R is common ratio 1 by 3. Do remember, first term of the GP must be maintained 1 to apply this formula. This is why I have taken 1 by 3 common, dear friends. So, you just apply, you are going to get the answer as 3 by 4. First step is done, dear friends. Okay. Then how to find, what is the thing he is asking about? Yeah, P of x is positive and even, that means x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equal to 4 plus and so on, only evens. P of x is equal to 2 is 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 power 4 plus 1 by 3 power 6 and so on, which is an infinite GP with first term 1 by 3 square by common ratio 1 by 3 square. So, you can say 1 by 9 by, you can say 8 by 9, which is 1 by 8. So, the answer is going to be second option. See, in this question it is a probability distribution question. You see, apart from, in this paper, apart from probability question, he has given probability distributive question. Sometimes we got 2 questions also from this particular topic, dear friends. So, one student, when I asked this question, one student answered like this, the answer is second option, he said. Within no time, I wondered how did he answer. You know, sir, first option 3 by 8, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4 is given. In more option 3 by 4 is available, okay, maybe 3 by 4. And second option 1 by 8, 1 by 9, 1 by 16 is there. So, 1 by 8 is given in 2 options. So, common is this one. So, second option he said. No comment on this procedure, no comment. That means I can't say whether he is wrong, his logic may be correct sometimes, may not be always. So, interesting observation, that is all. I do not comment more than this, okay. Interesting observation. Out of these 3 by 4 appeared in more options, 1 by 8 is there in 2 options. So, maybe 3 by 4 and 1 by 8. He is wrong in this particular instance, that is it, fine. He is correct, right, okay. Fine friends, next. You see this question. A fair coin is tossed. Friends, this model is important. You just see, fair coin is tossed n times such that the probability of getting at least one head is at least 0.9, then minimum value of n. Dear friends, this kind of question is given many a times in JEE mains. Very, very important model it is. Yes. You see, what is this question? a fair coin is tossed n times, n is not known, you fix, suppose n is like 5 or 6, fix like that, but n is a unknown number, it is tossed n times, okay. The probability of getting at least one head means, suppose a coin is tossed n times, suppose 5 times, what is the probability that we will get at least one head? 1 minus no head case, right. No head case means 0 heads, NC 0 into 1 by 2 power n minus 0 into 1 by 2 power 0. That means it is 1 minus all tails case, that means n tails, you can take NC 0 or NCn, which is nothing but, friend, this is the one, it is given as at least 0.9, this probability must be 0.9, at least 0.9 means 0.9 or more than 0.9. This is the mathematical representation of the sentence given, right. So, you just see this is 1 minus 2 power n is more than 0.9. So, 0.1 is greater than 1 by 2 power n. So, 2 power n must be greater than 1 by 0.1, which is 10. So, for n is equal to 1, no, 2, no, 3 also no, but n is equal to 4, 5, 6, for all these cases we are correct. He is asking the minimum value of n is 4, 4 is the answer. You see, because of usage of at least 2 times and again it is being asked to find the minimum of n, the problem will be little confusing to the students because of the wording. But if you practice 3, 4 such kind of questions, it is not a big thing to answer, you can answer it. You see, a fair coin is tossed n times, okay, you fix n is some number 10 times. What is the probability that you will get at least one head? At least one head means 1 minus no head, means all tails. You can write NC0 or NCn 1 by 2 power n into 1 by 2 power 0. This should be at least 0.9, means this probability value must be more than 0.9. You got inequation in n alone, n has many possibilities, of those the least one you choose. Clear, dear students? Clear? Fine. Next, remember friends, this is a most important model, very important model. Please practice this. There is a chance to get similar kind of question, and this is the only model which is repeated more than 5-6 times in probability. You see, in binomial theorem we identified certain models, and even statistics also. In today's paper also it is given statistics, where mean and variance will be given, and out of the unknowns 2 unknowns will be skipped, you will be asked to find something, right. Fine, dear students. And dear friends, the next one, you see, the probability that a randomly selected 2-digit number belongs to the set. What is the set? N is a natural number, 2 power n minus 2 is a multiple of 3, right. You see, dear students, a randomly selected 2-digit number means how many 2-digit numbers are there? From 10 to 99 there will be 90 numbers. Do not say 99 minus 10, 89. Many students, even I also have done earlier. How many numbers will be there from 10 to 90? So, 90 minus 99, 99 minus 10 we say 89. In fact friends, it is not 89, 99 minus 9 you have to do, because 10 is also be counted, 90 numbers will be there. Of those, suppose the holidays are from 1 to 10th means how many days? 10 minus 1, 9 days? No, first is also holiday and 10th is also holiday. So, 10 minus 0 we have to do, fine, right. Of these numbers from 10 to 99, how many belong to this set? What is that set? 2 power n minus 2 is a multiple of 3. 2 power n minus 2, you see, in binomial theorem I told you, what is the remainder when it is divided by 3, can you say? Array, in place of 3 you can replace 3, when you are dividing with 3, 2 is nothing but like minus 1, remainder is 2, no, means minus 1 power n minus 2. Yes, that means if n is even, what happens you see, 1 minus 2 minus 1, minus 1 means 3 minus 1, 2 is the remainder, but we want divisible by 3. But if n is odd, minus 1 is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, multiple of 3. So, if n is odd, the problem is done, friends. Yes, directly you can say, no need of applying binomial theorem. Generally we write 2 power n means 3 minus 1 whole power n minus 2 we write. So, we keep on expanding except the last term you are going to get like this only, the remaining all multiple of 3, you will be looking here. If n is even, no, if n is odd, minus 1 minus 2 is multiple of 3, so you will get 3, that is what you will see. But in fact, this simple observation is enough. What is the remainder when 2 divided by 3? 2 itself, 2 can be replaced by minus 1, minus 1 power n plus 2. If n is odd, you are going to get multiple of 3, so n is odd. Out of these 90 numbers, how many will be odd? In fact, friends, 90 consecutive numbers if you take, half will be even, half will be odd. So, 45 by 90, 1 by 2 is the probability. You can observe that, dear students, most of the questions are given based on classical definition of probability, where some kind of simple logic or connection to either quadratic expressions or permutation combinations or matrices or binomial theorem is connecting with some other simple topic, simple concept, right. You might have observed this by this time. Fine, dear students. Next you see this question. Yeah. A student appeared in an examination consists of 8 true false type questions. Okay, 8 questions are there. The student guesses the answer with equal probability. He guesses. Okay, he guesses. Okay, the smallest value of n, so that the probability of guessing at least n correct answers is less than 1 by 2 is, we have to find the least value of n. Least value forget, we have to find the value of n suppose. Least we will see in the last. Okay. Probability of guessing at least n correct answers. Out of 8, n correct answers in the sense, suppose out of 8, here also you see you used the word at least n correct answers. Suppose friends, out of 8, what is the probability that 8 correct answer? You select n, out of 8 n correct answers, 8cn, for correctly guessing 1 by 2 power 8 minus n, for wrong it is 1 by 2 power n. At least n means he can also, this is for making 8 options correct, so more than 8 also possible, 8cn plus 1, of course this becomes finally 1 by 2 power 8 and so on, finally up to 8c8 1 by 2 power 8. This is what you are going to get. This is going to be less than 1 by 2, that is what he said. You see, probability of attempting 8 questions correctly is this, that is n questions correctly is this, n plus 1 questions correctly is that, n plus 2 questions and so on up to 8. So friends, you can take 1 by 2 power 8 common, you will get 8cn plus 8cn plus 1 and so on 8c8. This value must be less than 1 by 2. And you can see 1 by 2 power 8, you can take that side, 2 power 8, no 2 power 7, 8cn plus 8cn plus 1 plus and so on 8c8 is less than 2 power 7, because 2 power 8 no, 32, 64, 128. Now you can verify from answer to question. Least one he is asking about, it is easy to verify from 6. You just 6, 8c6 plus 8c7 plus 8c8, you see whether it is less than 128 or not. Maybe because you see 8C6 means 8 into 7 21, because this is 8 into 7 by 8C2 2 into 1. So, 28 plus 8 plus 1, this is correct, but this is not least, no. So, I think you can try with 5, 4, 3, whichever it satisfies. I do not think 3, 4 will satisfy, 8C4 may be big number. So, either 5 or 4 will work out, that is all. Reading the question and understanding it is very, very important. This is one kind of question, friends. Framing the sentence will be bit different and difficult, understand it and decode it, that is all, fine. This is just probability addition theorem related problem. He has given P of A, P of B, P of C, P of A intersection C, P of A intersection B intersection C. Even P of B intersection C is also given beta, but instead of P of A intersection B, he has given P of A union B. You can write it as P of A plus P of B minus P of A union B, you can write, which is 0.6 plus 0.4, and A union B is given 0.8, which is 0.2. So, all entries are given, just substitute in the formula. Alpha is equal to, you will get something minus beta. Already alpha range is given, you can find beta range. It is a direct problem, I can say, direct formula substitution problem, is it not? I think you can handle this. I think all of you know the formula, P of A union B union C formula, P of A plus P of B plus P of C minus P of A intersection B minus P of B intersection C minus P of C intersection A plus P of A intersection B intersection C. Okay. Yeah. So, right, A and B be two events such that probability that, see, it is kind of Venn diagram related, probability that exactly one of them occurs. You see, A, B are two events, you see, exactly one of them occur means this area, friends. These two disjoint areas is given as 2 by 5, and the probability that A or B occurs means this plus this is 1 by 2. So, can you say this area value now? Total is 1 by 2 minus 2 by 5, okay, which is 1 by 10. So, this area is 1 by 10. Now, he is asking probability of both of them occur together. You see how easy it is, which is 1 by 10 is 0.1, that is all. It is a direct question, that is all. So, do not expect every question to be difficult, but one thing is sure, so than January 20 attempt, current papers are bit tougher in math, okay, fine, okay, right. The next, friends, so this is also of the same kind, just draw the Venn diagram you can do, yeah. This is also selection of AP standard question only you can do. This is also selection of out of the 6 regular hexagon vertices, number of triangles is 6C3 and equilateral triangle will be only 2 possibilities. This is also simple, okay, yeah. You see, friends, my aim is to say this problem. Just we are left with couple of minutes. See this problem, Bayes theorem application. A box A contains, you see, 2 white, 3 red and 2 black balls, and box B contains 4 white and 2 red and 3 black balls. Okay. If 2 balls are drawn at random without replacement, that is also important, from a randomly selected box, and one ball turns out to be white while the other ball turns out to be red, so white red, okay, the probability that both the balls are drawn from box B, that is the question. Dear friends, you see, 2 balls are drawn at random without replacement from a randomly selected box, and one ball turns to be white, other is to be red, the probability that both the balls are drawn from box B. You see, this question will be quite a bit different. Generally they will ask, okay, if one ball is drawn from box B, what is the probability that white red, but the question will be quite a bit contra. It is selected, you got like this, what is the probability that it is from box B, means it is quite a bit in reverse, that is the problem related to Bayes' theorem. You see friends, now you see first we have to select the box. So first box can be selected in probability 1 by 2 because we can select this or that. Box selection 1 by 2. After selecting box, you see you are drawing balls one after the other without replacement. So first white second red or first red second white can be first white probability 2 by 7 not replaced, next red that is 3 by 6, yes, or first red that is 3 by 7 not replaced, now I want white which is 2 by 6. This is the, plus this is the probability for selection of box 1. In the same way you select for box 2, box 2 selection is 1 by 2, then from box 2 first white second red, white probability 4 by, you see 9, then not replaced, next red you want which is 2 by 8, or you can see first one can be red which is 2 by 9 into next one can be white which is 4 by 8. So this is what we call total probability friends, first box second box. Out of these I want the case of second box, so you write this total in the numerator. This is very simple, half gets cancelled, here also 6 gets cancelled, 1 by 7, 1 by 7, 2 by 7, here also 8 gets cancelled, 1 by 9, 1 by 9, 2 by 9. Of these I want second box 2 by 9, 2 also gets cancelled, 1 by 9 by 1 by 7 plus 1 by 9 which is 16 by 7 into 9, 9 gets cancelled, you will get 7 by 16, that is all, that is the answer. So this is what we call total probability theorem related, dear friends. Calculation may be bit clumsy, but concept you might have gone through. So this is also of the same kind friends. So dear friends, I mean to say probability topic is such a topic, seems to be lengthy, difficult for many students. My point is, don't worry about it. He is not giving the question from extreme depth concept of probability, he is giving from the periphery. Only you can observe 11th class or you say intermediate level question only you are going to get. First you read the question, analyze it, what concept it is, then apply the formula or the concept, enjoy the result. That is all. That is all about probability friends, and thank you very much for watching the class. And so please subscribe to our Infinity Learn channel where you will be getting wonderful classes. Even after this, the next week we are going to, I am going to stream classes for JEE Advanced. So next Wednesday 2:30 or 3 o'clock you are going to get the main strategy for advanced exam, followed by very interesting subtopics related to advanced will be discussed. Right dear student, thank you very much, see you, stay tuned to Infinity Learn. All the best to all the students who are attending here and writing JEE mains. Thank you.